Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to The Success. In today's video, we're going to be going through 9 famous people who are smarter than you think. Now without any further ado, let's get straight into the countdown. Number 9. Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren is best known for playing the empty-headed Soviet wrecking machine Drago in Rocky IV and being one of the toughest looking action stars of the 80s. But inside his imposing stone-chiseled head is a mind that is the human equivalent to a supercomputer. After serving in the military, Lundgren chose to go after an engineering degree in his home country of Sweden's most prestigious universities, the Royal Institute of Technology. After graduating, he moved to Australia, where he attended the University of Sydney and obtained a master's degree in chemical engineering. He was then offered the highly selected Fulbright scholarship in order to attend one of the world's most highly regarded engineering schools at MIT. After moving to the United States, Lundgren decided to halt his studies and pursue his love of acting. He moved to New York, and after landing a couple of small roles, he got his break when he was cast in Rocky IV. Number 8. Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones has one of the craziest ranges of any actors in Hollywood, with his ability to play everything, hard-nosed heroes to crazed villains. This ability may stem from his real-life creative genius and sharp intellect. Jones attended Harvard on a football scholarship, graduating in 1969 with a degree in English literature. While attending the distinguished university, Jones was a roommate to none other than former Vice President Al Gore. While completing his studies, he further developed his passion for the arts, and after leaving, he took on several Broadway roles before breaking into the film and television industry in the 1970s. Jones would go on to win an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in the 1993 movie The Fugitive, and has been nominated for 3 other films. Number 7. Rashida Jones. Quickly witted actress Rashida Jones is one of television's brightest stars due to her starring roles in the wildly successful sitcom Parks and Recreation and the slapstick crime spoof Angie Tribeca. Jones was born with genius in her blood, as she is the daughter of the prolific music producer Quincy Jones, but you might not know just how smart she is. Before her foray into television and movies, she attended Harvard University, where she received degrees in philosophy and religion. Her intelligence has undoubtedly helped her to hone her acting skills and help her to become one of the leading celebrities when it comes to humanitarian and charity efforts. Number 6. Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks is one of the most successful models of all time, and though she attained this success fairly early in life, her intelligence and drive has allowed her to continually set new bars for herself and achieve greater success. She went from being a modeling superstar to an all-round media mogul, with appearances in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hollywood movies as a talk show host, and as a host to the wildly popular reality TV show America's Next Top Model. But she didn't get these gigs just because of her looks. Banks has always been striving to better herself and improve her business savvy. Though she initially decided to put off college to be a runaway model, she returned to school, earning a certificate from the Executive Education Training Program from Harvard Business School in 2012. This achievement was not without controversy though, as Banks has been caught calling herself a Harvard graduate, resulting in the ire of actual Harvard graduates, as this program, though a notably difficult intensive course, does not make her an alumni. Despite the backlash from this, Banks still has a passion for education, and in 2016 became a guest lecturer for the business school at Stanford University. Number 5. James Franco. While it can be hard to picture due to his roles as the lovable idiot in movies like Pineapple Express, James Franco is a bona fide genius. Originally dropping out of UCLA to pursue his acting career, Franco never lost his desire for more knowledge just because he achieved fame and fortune. Throughout his career, Franco has found the time to attend not just one, but several of the most renowned universities in the United States. While in the middle of filming the Spider-Man trilogy, Franco went back to UCLA and received a degree in creative writing, but he didn't stop there. He then moved to New York and began studying film at NYU's Tisch School for the Arts, poetry at North Carolina's Warren Wilson College, fiction writing at Brooklyn College, and pursuing a master's in creative writing from Columbia University, all at the same time. After graduating from Columbia and NYU, he enrolled at Yale, where he sought to obtain a PhD in English. Number 4. Kate Beckinsale. As a star of the action-packed Underworld series and dramas like Pearl Harbor, Kate Beckinsale has earned the praise of critics and achieved fame and fortune. But Beckinsale is more than just a leading lady and vampiric vixen with stunning looks. She has the brains to back it up. Beckinsale attended one of the world's most prestigious universities, Oxford, where she studied acting before making her big screen debut. This wouldn't wait too long though, as a year into studies it was apparent that she was destined for even greater things than just studying at one of the most renowned acting schools. She was discovered by legendary Shakespearean actor Kenneth Branagh, who cast her in his film version of Much Ado About Nothing. Her appearance received rave reviews and she dropped out of Oxford in order to further pursue her movie career. Number 3. Steve Martin. As one of the most innovative and groundbreaking comedians of our time, Steve Martin became a household name with his successful stand-up career, guest hosting Saturday Night Live and his subsequent leads in blockbuster comedies like The Jerk and The Man with Two Brains. If you are at all familiar with Martin's stand-up comedy, you will know that he has a remarkable talent for mixing the absolutely silly and absurd with subtle yet genius wit. But you might not know just how smart this comedy icon is. Although he dropped out of UCLA, where he was studying philosophy, to work as a comedy writer, it seems Martin never really needed structured education to attain brilliance. As a member of the prestigious MENSA Society for people with IQs in the 98th percentile, Martin has the brainpower to absorb almost any information thrown at him and probably turn it into a joke as well. His genius has led him to become one of the most revered art collectors in the world, a frequent contributor to New Yorker magazine, a prolific bluegrass musician, and a successful playwright. Number 2. Conan O'Brien. The goofy yet remarkably talented Conan O'Brien started off as a writer for Saturday Night Live and The Simpsons, and has been one of the most popular talk show hosts of the 21st century, starting off with Late Night, then moving on to The Tonight Show and his newest format, Conan. It can be difficult at times to see through his oddball antics, but you have to admit, it takes a lot of smarts about a whole slew of different things in order to be able to relate to guests from all walks of life in the way that he does. O'Brien is considered one of the most intelligent people in show business and has a degree in American history from Harvard to prove it. It was at Harvard where his comedy writing first took off, as he was a writer and the eventual president of the infamous Harvard Lampoon. Number 1. Natalie Portman. After achieving worldwide fame from her role as the female lead in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, Natalie Portman would go on to star in hit after hit such as Black Swan and V for Vendetta. As talented as she may be acting, it might not even be her true calling, as her intellect rivals some of the world's greatest minds. While still filming movies and performing in Broadway plays, Portman remained adamant about furthering her education. She was accepted into Harvard University, where she received a bachelor's degree in psychology. Perhaps this is the reason why she is so adept at morphing into different roles and being able to understand the psyche of troubled characters. Well, there you have it guys, that was 9 famous people who are smarter than you think. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.